Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. Figo. Nicely shaped cross. Crossed in once. Oh, great leap! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And he welcomes it in. Very nicely done.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Impressive job! Off the bar! And again, that is frustrating.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Pelé. Ronaldinho. Pelé. And here's Raul. Good ball, good take. Piqué defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there. Pelé finding himself in space. Can he get it through? Pelé made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he can thump it away. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Deco plays it short. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's having a goal! It's hit the upright. Just eases him off the ball. Cantona proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Cantona. And there's the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Has he won it? He just might have won it! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Armenia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for the run, now it's Cantona. And he's decided to go for it. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Ambitious ball here. Deco. Great ball, and he's in. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Pele tries to clear. Oh, that's delightful. Demiral cuts out the pass. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McManaman. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. They get a throw in. Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And here's Van Basten.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Mathias Nunes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting. Pele! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 3 coming up. Demiral is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Yaya Toure. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target.
Has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Pele.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Aims beyond the defence. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello attendees,
Borussia Dortmund come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
During the match at all times.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution in progress.
Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. That's the keeper's ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pele. Armenia are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Played into space out wide. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nice physical challenge. Nachos Nunes. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! And no mistake. And they get themselves in front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. That is good alertness. Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pele goes short. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Serginho. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. And across it goes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McManaman, chance here to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Toure trying to keep this in.
Might want to be careful there.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nachos Nunes got a long way forward to join the attack. Figo crosses it. Oh, good effort! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Chance! So again we have parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Nachos Nunes. A probing pass. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Oh, that takes a shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Deco.
4 added minutes has
Can
been
they get him
indicated.
away? That looks a cracking ball. Lovely feet. And the shot! Goulet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Cantona. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pele. Well, they've got it again. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very
Please
little
join
room
me
for
in
argument.
wishing all the best for members of our fan
So
club
there we have it,
celebrating
Jim.
their
A
wedding
game.
anniversary.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Figo did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good ball, good off the ball! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And here's Oyarzabal. He's in a great position here. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been knocked clear. Now, can they get him away? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed.
Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oyarzabal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Dink through. Well timed, excellent interception. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's picked his way through. Figo delivers. Cleared away. Gerrard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Gerrard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. the passers will always have an option with him.
Ratchaburi with the corner, there first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great chance! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Yaya Toure. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
No luck with that dink over the top. Costa Orta with the clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. And this is Park Ji-sung. And he's straight offside. Pinches it off him. That has ended up in no man's land. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that and the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Figo. There's the delivery. Can he finish? In he goes again. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Park Ji-sung.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Nicely spread. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. Cleared without hesitation. And the cross comes in. Serginho. Oyarzabal. That's a goal kick. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Distributed tidily. That's Park Ji-sung. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. Hazard finds himself offside. And he's taking no chances there. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Zanetti. Played out to the left flank. Baresi, and we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Ratchaburi just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Ratchaburi leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now that looks a decent ball. Figo aims beyond the defence. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe, that's a good ball out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Iniesta quietly revving up. That has not gone well. Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free. Baresi gets it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a decent clearance. Ratchaburi has the chance to go the other way. And this is Figo. And he's well... Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
Ratchaburi have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Ratchaburi go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Serginho, Van Basten, Marquinhos with the clearance, and he's decided to go for it. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Yaya Toure certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
It's their second corner of the game. Oyarzábal goes short. And here's Figo. Figo gets flagged offside. And he's taking no chances there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rijkaard. the ball is out of play. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barry clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Ratchaburi have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Fabulous save by Bunu!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
It's a promising position.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Baresi tries to clear.
Cambio di giocatori.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Olise. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? He's got away. Olise. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's a decent clearance. That's a throw. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He has found a way through. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Bunu to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, they could be caught out here. He slipped. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Ratchaburi presented with a golden opportunity here. Bunu clearly engaging in mind games here. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of...
That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Van Basten, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. Figo to chance! It's hit the upright. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
The most accurate pass. Zanetti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Deco. Zanetti. Now it's Gerrard. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. That has been cut short. Kane. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Spread it left. Cruyff. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. Figo picks it up out wide. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. So it is still 0-0. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rashford. Fermin. Now it's Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Neymar. And this is Kane. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Costa Curta.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Figo. Towering header! Oh, it rattles the bar! That's a fair try, but just off target. Corner number 2 then. now a sudden chance to counter. O'Shea gets on his bike and on the move. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
So, what can they come up with here? Toure gets it clear.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper.
Gerrard. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the finish! And he's done it! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Johor Darul Tazim are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Johor Darul Tazim have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that was vital.
Ratchaburi truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. Zanetti picks it up now. Oh, that's superb. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going.
Chance for a shot! And another try! Ball swung. Oh, good climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. This possibly the last play of the half. Cruyff! And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
During the match at all times.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread out to the left, and he's quick to return it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho. Driven in. Gerrard! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Neymar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's been slipped through. Gerrard. Rashford. Oh, well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Spread neatly. Zanetti. Aimed at the far side.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Figo. Threads one in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Coming on the
sides.
field is number 23.
Baresi.
Substitution.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
A heavy challenge.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Well read, nice interception.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Looking to play him in.
And he's picked out the run. Good read, needed to be.
Ratchaburi perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Baresi cuts it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Big chance! And again!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's going to be another one. They're up to 5 corners now.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliant. Pele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Figo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a searching pass. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aimed beyond the defence.
And here's Neymar. He might be in here. Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Now it's Cruyff. Neymar. Cruyff.
Knocks it into space. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. It's Neymar! In he goes again! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 11, Pele.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Zanetti. Oh, he's found support out
Only
wide.
3 minutes at a time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar plays it in. Great ball, great chance! Oh, he's done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Johor Darul Tazim are having a ball here. And that is that. Ratchaburi suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick
Your
announcement.
final thoughts, Jim?
An exciting one,
Ratchaburi
too. We're about to
desperately
announce-
failing.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
So straight into the action.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, that's a waste.
Forlan will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Looking for options for movement.
Just eases him off the ball.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that is well cleared. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Pedri.
And he's running through.
Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Vigo gets across to intercept that. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van de Ven.
Now it's Forlan.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Not the most accurate pass. Cafu. Rashford. He's picked his way through. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's there to belt it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Deco. And he's gone looking for safety. And Cruyff! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Zanetti. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, nicely intercepted. They get a throw in.
Forlan. It's run loose here.
Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Goes for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard.
And the shot! It's in! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He has found the way through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He won't be happy with that one. Not where it came from. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Ronaldinho. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That has ended up in no man's land. The ball has bounced loose now. Out towards the flank. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Tries to get it clear. Threads one in. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. He's going for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played towards the other side. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Ratchaburi ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, Cristiano
So we're
Ronaldo,
underway for the second half.
será sustituido por el dorsal 90.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Valverde.
Played out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vigo.
Nice looking ball. Cruyff. Forlan has created one goal already. Rashford! It's Figo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Figo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Rashford. Tries to pass it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
In with the challenge.
And he cuts out the supply.
Pedri.
Great vision.
Might want to be careful there.
Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh no, what has happened here? That has not gone well. That's a good foray he's making. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there.
La asistencia
Right
este
card
partido
is there to
asciende a
clear.
98.004 espectadores.
Ronaldinho is herring after that one. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rijkaard played through into space.
That's positional gold.
And the volley. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Abraham might just make this. Van de Ven. To Totti. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance to deliver. Cleared away. Well, that is one way to stop him. He is through here. Forlan going after that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rashford gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from
Messi.
both sides.
El dorsal 13, Totti. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 23. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Ratchaburi clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gerrard. Count! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Count. Knocks it into space. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Aimed at the far side. And that should get the job done. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Somewhat off target. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's Gerrard! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Ratchaburi have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. And the number on the board is 3. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Ratchaburi are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So it's down to business here.
Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Oyarthabal. Terrific effort! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pele. In towards the back stick. Now it's Figo. Now it's Oyarthabal. Van Basten. Look at the space. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Serginho. Oh, good effort.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Ratchaburi do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Ratchaburi with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
Figo goes short. Figo
Drives it in. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. There could be trouble here.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper.
Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. Grimaldo.
Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
And he is going into that little black book.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Chiellini. Nesta. Costa Curta. Nicely weighted ball. Figo has the space to... Oh, great leap! Van Basten finds himself offside. Xavi. Searching pass he's played there. And he can clear it away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Guardiola. And that should get the job done. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Van Basten. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Lampard has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Xavi. Figo. Xavi. Now he's got space here. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Van Basten. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, easy pickings there. That's good running with the ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Short changes him with that pass. Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele! And that has put paid to that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Deco. And it's Serginho. Ball's gone out of play. Pele.
There will be 3
And he's
minutes
worked it through.
added time.
He's found a way through. That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Oyarzabal. Neatly clipped into space. That's the end of the first 45. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Ratchaburi looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Eto.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Over to the right flank. Looking for the run. Now it's Oyarthabal.
He's having a shot!
Ratchaburi find a position of real strength now. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Figo. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Cruyff looking to play it into the box. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Out of play for a throw. Played into the box. And it's hoisted clear. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! What a hit! The save was firm.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest.
Oh, what a mistake! Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball.
And this is Eto. Oh, look at that.
Real chance!
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Van Basten is herring after that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And he's managed to get free.
No, that's been dealt with.
And it's Deco. Serginho. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cruyff is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Oyarthabal!
Turan.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
And here's Van Basten.
He's in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
The chance to pull further clear. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Ratchaburi are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Can he get on the end of this?
Oyarthabal
Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Xavi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chiellini. Figo.
Oyarthabal.
And again they run up against... And a chance!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. He has found the way through. Opts to...
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
So, third corner of the game.
Figo with the short one. Cross into the box, and the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? Figo.
And that's been won straight back.
Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram produces the perfect tackle there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get onto this? He's found the way through. That is great defending, so alert.
Yeah, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And he's there to clear it.
Showing good feet. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Serginho.
A corner it is then.
Ratchaburi get their fourth corner. And he's heaved it away. They're up to 5 corners now. Ibrahimovic tries to clear. Backward it goes. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Figo.
Ball is over the line.
Ratchaburi have themselves a corner, I think.
Yes, they do.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short.
He's in a great position. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has been indicated.
Forced to go back.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Deco. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, what has happened here?
Deco is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
And here's Deco. Deco! Incredible! Just incredible!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The goal scorer, number 20, Deco. Deco.
Silvestre. But it's Thuram. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
And there goes the final whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Van Basten.
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested for Sola! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Pirlo. Frank Rijkaard tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. Swings it. A header!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ratchaburi still without a single shot on target.
Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Maradona.
Oh, it's Maradona! Goal! Palmeiras! And Palmeiras score first! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 8, Diego Maradona.
Palmeiras have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ratchaburi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Deco.
Maradona.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Number 25,
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he welcomes it in. Header! And he hits the net! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cruyff. Figo gets into a good position. Flashes it across. Beckenbauer. That's going right the way across. And it's Salah. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Forlan. Forlan. Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cross from Cafu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Over to the right flank. He has found the way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Sola!
Palmeiras have their third corner.
Cleared away. Beckenbauer. And it's Varane.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer.
Is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Maradona.
Howson
Gets it away. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Sola.
Figo looking to add to his goal. That's the end of the first 45.
So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's following up. It's a goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a good run down the left. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's heaved it away.
He's there to retrieve it.
Rafael Varane. Rijkaard.
Is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries one from range. Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Number 25, Gianfranco Zola.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Gianfranco Zola.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Varane makes the interception.
Maradona.
Has a look and plays it forward. Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This match was 62,005.
And it's Pirlo. And this is Maradona. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Deco.
Dink through, and this is Forlan. The cut back.
Ratchaburi really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's
And the finish! Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation.
And the counter is on.
Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Maradona picks it up out wide.
when it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that is not finding anyone.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola.
That is a great pick out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's picked his way through. It's a good look. Terrific effort! And that's a sharp finish. It's level again. What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 25.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 18, Pele. Number 10,
Palmeiras really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 32, Tevez. Substitution.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Couch. It's a good ball out wide. Can he get onto this? That's the keeper's ball. Rashford gets flagged offside.
Now it's Tevez. And that could set him on his way. Space for him to turn and look. Cruyff. Backward it goes. And this is Pele. Chance for a shot! Serginho clears it away. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Nice looking ball. Now it's come to nothing. Thuram. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Count. Rashford. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, great leap! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Ratchaburi found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Thuram. And it's Cruyff. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, there's the clearance. Good take, and is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ratchaburi have done it. There are people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Ratchaburi really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Shoots!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Toure does really well there. He is strong. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread.
Schneider.
Schneider with... Oh, good!
Superb goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Ratchaburi are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zanetti, nicely weighted ball. Bigo wants to run onto this.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
And we have our very first corner. Bigo goes short. Oh, what has happened here?
And he's straight offside.
And it's Cruyff.
Van Basten!
And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ibrahimovic is onto this. Now he's running. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Fenerbahce are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it into space. Now he's off and running. Cafu. Xavi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Fenerbahce find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ratchaburi making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer. That is good progress on the left.
Yaya Toure.
And this is Cruyff. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Cross to the back post.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Maldini looking to hit the byline here. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fenerbahce benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Played towards the other side. And it's Serginho, who played through for the wide man. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Zanetti. Pepe cuts out the pass. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Van Basten. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Can he finish? And he stuck it away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3 minutes added time.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hazard. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's got away. It's Figo! And somehow he... And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
The second period is on the way. 45 minutes to change their fate. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Ratchaburi are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Just too high. Probing pass, and that was asking for too much. Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. Zanetti. Maldini. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Here's a chance! Vigo chasing after it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is well cleared. And he is dashing away. He is just caressing the ball. Vigo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's beautifully weighted. Cruyff. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number
The two
14.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
Coming
time.
on to replace him is number 7, David Villa. Substitution in
Just too
progress.
much on that. Ratchaburi will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That's going wide left. Serginho's cross. Ratchaburi are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Showing great feet there. And that has left him in a heap. Corner number 2 then. Serginho is there and he can get... Xavi! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's worked it through. Can he fit it? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. No second thought, a straight red card.
Ratchaburi
are down to 10 men. This for genuine comfort. What a save by Seaman! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chips it through, brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish. And they are right back within touch. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Ratchaburi may be down, but not out just yet. And this is Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Space for him to turn and look.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Tries to play it through. And he's cut it out. Zanetti. Bigo finding himself in space. Bigo crosses. And he's only too happy to take that back. Xavi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that pass just didn't
minutes
quite
has
work.
been indicated.
David Villa. Decent chance! And he's there to belt it away. It's a searching pass. Dink through. Cafu looking for options for movement. There will be 4 extra minutes. And the pass is intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Ratchaburi perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform
How would you
that
summarise what we've
CCTV
seen today then?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
And that gets things running. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter. Zola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Can he finish? Off the post!
And he couldn't finish.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Solar.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And Solar! It's hit the crossbar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That's headed upfield. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Figo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that pass has been well intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's played in here. Tanucci clears it away.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Cafu in towards the back stick.
Pepe gets it away.
Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Rummenigge, and he's managed to get free.
There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is through here. That's a decent clearance.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. They've played it short.
Has a look up and delivers.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And real chance! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Might want to be careful there.
Darren Fletcher
Can so cleverly bypass the press.
Figo. Now, can they get him away? And this is Deco. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Cafu.
And he's whipped it across.
He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's just beyond his reach. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Nedved. Manchester United.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty.
Ratchaburi
Present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
So where will he go? Manchester United with the lead. Messi going after that and reclaimed it in a trice.
Zola.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a fight. Zola!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
This time surely! And he's stuck it away! And they're threatening to fly away here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Knocks it into space. That is lovely. Serginho. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field is number 21, Johan Cruyff.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's got away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Terrific effort!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Chiellini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Decent chance!
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Played out wide. Cafu in towards the back stick. Fletcher clears it away. So, third corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Very nicely done. Bale did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Rummenigge tries to putt.
And the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Cruyff
Has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
550.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, this looks sharp.
Now that's well seen too.
Pepe. Panucci.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Cruyff.
Bullet. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's all alone.
And Zola!
And somehow he kept it out.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
25, Zola. Number 15, Gullit. Number 10, Nedved.
That's just playing it safe
Coming on
and
the
simple.
field, number 20,
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Number 14,
Yeah, that does look a foul.
Number
Referee's given a
4,
free kick.
Hazard.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, what can they come up with here? Nice interception, well timed. Has a look and plays it forward. Pepe makes the interception. Tanucci, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Count. Figo. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Figo. And he shoots! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Figo plays it short. Pings in across. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Goal! They are playing them off the park. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ratchaburi clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll...
Shoots! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rijkaard gets it away. And it's Fletcher. Rashford wins the duel this time. Now it's Figo. Nicely weighted
There will
ball.
be 5 minutes added time.
He's found the way through. In by Count. Well read. And the danger is averted. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Now it's Rashford. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cruyff. Harrison promptly onto that. And that is that. Hazard receives it in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 20, Eto.
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner.